Okay, I believe it's time for me to start going along with this. So today we're just going to be doing Kerbal Space Program, which is what you see right here, and then possibly playing another game, but I'll have to let you guys know about that. And as of now, we basically go for a live stream right now. Alright. Also, what you see here right now is super heavy booster 22 using the FNB mod, the flip and burn mod. By the way, it's really nicely textured, must admit. Let's get this done actually, because I want to get a super heavy booster on top. So that is what I'm aiming for right now. So yeah. I'm just waiting for more people to also join, so you know. Is this what one calls peak? Yes. Um, it's Lock on Wall. By the way, really cool dude. You should check him out on Twitter. Anyway, let's get this booster built. Well, I mean, it's already built, but the ship segment. Let's get the. This is the liquid oxygen section of the ship. So, you know, that's what we got to do. So let's do it. So we common dome, methane dome, nose dome. Turn off the fuel transfer from here. Add the ship 40 ablative stuff. and just like start building a full-on launch vehicle right now. By the way, we're gonna make flight 13, 14 or 15. No wait, so ship 39 and booster 19 is 12. Then B40 and ship 40 and B20 are flight 13. 13 and 14. Flight 14, yeah, I was right. I was right on that one. Right on the money for that one. Yeah, so I have the flip and burn Starship and Super Heavy installed, so I can get the parts working. So I'd have to like toggle the flaps so that they would work. And if they don't work, that's definitely going to be a problem on re-entry and landing burn. Or genuinely like in general. There's also the Pez door. Nice. The one thing that make the ship even better, and a booster even, is to have camera nodes. Let me just add those actually, because I can do that. Like, camera, so you can like look down and everything. Or maybe there's what do you call it? There's like a camera like on the near the catch pin, like right here, so they can analyze some data. Dude, that'd be cool. That'd be wicked. So, I think we should put like a camera here. And then have the FOV marker just in case. So, I'll literally turn this. Like this, and then tilt it this way. Or maybe I have it like going that way so you can see where the catch pin is landing on and a bit of the flap section. Because I reckon that'd be good to show on a Starship mission. So I reckon something like that. Or maybe we just go down even more. Like what we do with the flap camera. No, the grid fin camera on the original booster. Now, since there won't be any nose cone cameras, it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, so we don't see like the flap and going down areas. So, oh geez, I forgot to add the engines. That's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, like imagine separating with no engine to relight. That'd be embarrassingly funny. Oh god. I can almost see the inside of it, of the engine, where the throat is for the engine. Wait, is that gimbal out? I think it might be gimbal. Toggle actuate out. Wow, look at those engines. Engine. Now for the booster, since we got the grid fins worked on, and we're now gonna have to do the engine shutdown effects. So what I want to do is I reckon I do previous and then next for 1 and 5 for the engine shutdown effect. So we go booster engine cutoff, then ship separation, booster does its boost back, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's how it works or should work. So that's what I'm going for this approach. So I'm just checking the action groups. So then, yeah. We also need launch infrastructure. Alright, let's add a launch pad for this thing. What the hell? Raptor extras. No way. I know why it's not like showing more engines because I don't actually have the actual like mod folder opened up. There we go. See, there's the the same engines used on the Falcon 9. Nice. Wow. Also, I love the grid fins. They look super detailed. Holy crap! Also, so detailed too is the interstate integrated hot stage ring thing. That's also highly detailed too. I reckon it's time to add more cameras to this thing so like we can see it up close. So I'm gonna add a camera or two. Um, so that we can look downwards a bit. Oh, this thing, it's a bit like off. Radio. So when we look down, it would basically be looking down through the engine section. So then, oh, I see. Just put you down like that. You can like see the engine bits. Alright. Wait, why is there 3? I specifically asked for 2. I know why. Where's that annoying thing? Maybe I can just go like this and then move you down a bit and in. There we go. That is way better. Way better. Way better. I will. I know there's gonna be like flap cameras here too. So I reckon I'm gonna put like a camera over here. Maybe one that like looks back at the whole this like thing. Actually, you know what? I want to add one that looks down. And I like the old camera that was like still attached. So it would look here. So we have these ones, that one that looks up there, and then one that basically look down here. So we can see the launch tower when we eventually start catching the ships. We can see the thing like come through. Yeah, so this is what I'm aiming for, realistically. So I'm just gonna push you in right there, like just right around the camera edge. And as for the booster, we gotta add a camera that's like right around here. So I'm just gonna tilt you down like that, put you 90-ish degrees of course, and then down like that. So look at that. And I add a chine camera here too. Oh, these chines don't have any colliders. It's gonna be a bit hard. That's fine. I can deal with that. Also, make the cameras like really small, so that like it's like practically invisible. Just whack the microphone just then. All right. I need to add. We'll see how this flies, and if it doesn't fly, then yeah. Then it's not a flyer. Oh, let's just launch now. See what... Why is it so laggy? Oh, I think I know why it's laggy. I do this in stationary. So I just like have that. There she is. And lift off. There she goes, that full stack might. You need a thundering. Alright, let's see this thing doesn't explode or anything bad happening. I mean, already past Mark 1 or Max Q, so it's fine. Look at that. I'm having problems with my seat. Holy crap, 11 frames, Jesus. Let's go for booster engine cutoff. Ship separation. Don't know what's going on over here. I think I messed up my separation. But as for the ship, it's fine. Yeah, it's probably because I'm running like an experimental version of the mod, so it's way different. So that's the possible bad thing. Right. What about for planes? What did I make? I made the B-15EX Eagle. This thing. What's it called? I made a version of this where it's like all painted like black and red. By the way, I love that. Actually, this fires thing. I'm gonna make something that's similar to this plane, but I'm gonna send it to a moon of Joule as an atmosphere called Lathe. And why is there a damn lightning storm happening in the middle of my flight? Thank goodness. Gee, oh my god. You just get rid of this carbon dioxide and all that stuff. So what I can do now is I can use the not pathing, the dog flight mode. Now I just fly off into the sunset. Oh yeah, also after this I'll play Starship Factory after this once I'm bored. I had to full on Cobra just then. And now I'm going hypersonic. Now my engines just got died out. And now my engines are back. Somehow. Now I'm doing full on flips in the air. Just like normal. Doing like a full on backflip before hitting the ground at Mark 2. Also the gimbal, the engines are moving so it's gimbaled. Now I'm spinning out of control, which is, you know, always helpful. Okay, where's the space center? Oh, it's literally right behind us. What the heck? Now I'm out of damn fuel. Perfect. Just what I need at this exact time. Now I just turn on infinite fuel because I can. There we go, making my way around. Alright. Alright, let's do this again probably this time. So we're gonna do another Starship launch and then continue it in with another one. But we're gonna do something different actually, because you know, as we can on here this channel. We, as in me, are gonna launch a Starship. This one to be exact. The the 2019 ship. Yeah. So this thing is like full on life support and everything, so that's good. So you know that's what we need. Yeah. Where is the annoyingly weird looking shroud for this thing? There it is. I gotta add the flaps, the other things, the engines. What the hell? Oh, because they're vacuums. They are vectors. That is why, because they're vectors. Yeah. Oh, this is an annoying docking port over here. Let's just close that off. There we go, close the docking hatch. And the ship is good to go. Well, if it doesn't explode. Ew, 2019 ship, ew, nah. Nah, it's a peak ship, it's a good ship from back then. Back in my time. Anyway, do we go for liftoff? Oh look, we got the good waterfall effects. Look at that waterfall. Oh jeez, it's too bright. Alright, let's bring her down. And we do the flip. The FNB right there. Why is it not going as... Huh? What the hell? No, that's just gliding. Flipping and landing that burn right there. Oh jeez. Boonk. We just slapped the ground, that Mark Tour. The fact I just said Mark Tour. Mark 2 land that thing. Okay, let's... God damn it, the annoying weather is just... In the game it's playing up and it's annoying. Yep. Remove these. Is there even a it's mod? Yeah, there is. It's called Do It Yourself. Build the mod yourself. I like the old thing where it's like the old ship when they had like the booster as well with the legs. They got legs! And let's flip this thing back towards a good angle of attack. And let it fall down. Make sure it gets guided back towards the KSC for its landing. Let's do like a landing flip burn. I'm gonna compare these both with the you know block 3 and then this thing. Oh yeah, fun fact, I have a 3D print of this exact same starship in my bedroom right now. Holy hell, this thing creates lift. What the frick? This thing is like a plane. Holy crap. Yeah, nah. No way I'm landing that thing. Wait, let's do let's do like a proper flight of this thing. I want to see how fast it goes. And my whole thing's like broken. I remember how good this mod used to be like back in 2019. No, not 2019, 2018. Or so, like a long time ago, this mod. This mod was actually fire back in the day. Yeah, I might as well land that thing like a plane would. Switch modes, like that, there we go. I'll just switch this thing to methane. To the methane section. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do the whole the flip and spin separation. Spin sep. Let's just do that. Yeah, no, it has the weird landing legs and grid fins, the upside down ice cream cone like grid fins basically. But yeah, I have a 3D print of this like exact same craft in my bedroom. That's actually a pretty good plume actually back in the time. I turn off infinite fuel. Then just fly this thing like I normally would. Let's keep the thing stable in nav ball. Let's send this thing to space. So far a good like launch thing, launch tilt. Oh my god, I'm so like exhausted after today in the morning because like I did like a ton of gardening and all that. So yeah. Anyway, let's just do this. Separate. Shut down the engines. And then spin sep. Spin sep that baby back towards the KSC. Yeah, the engines are like that. Though there is a redesign of this mod getting built with Flip and Burn. Like they're doing like a redo with the same ship, the same Gajira ship. I'm gonna land this thing at the launch site. So we just flip this thing and send her home. There we go, bring her back to the landing site. How many engines is there on the booster? You count for yourself. Pause the stream and count for yourself. Here we go. There we go, let's see if I can actually hover this thing above the landing zone. Oh, we're getting a good descent. I'm actually make the landing. Stick the landing. I'd say that's pretty good landing. I'm on the tilt. Oh, we lived it. Okay, ship time. It's because I play the drag body fix and all that, so that's probably the reason why. Yeah, it's very bright, let's say, this thing. Despite being all beautiful and all, but it's a bit weird. $37 Raptors, kinda not ill. 37, like ship 37. I'm just gonna bleed off all the like fuel out of this thing. There you go, put you in orbit, like so. There we go, ship's in orbit. I also have the ship 20 as well. There we go. Yeah, it's when Starship would actually get to orbit, unlike what they're doing nowadays. So we're just gonna ship 28 this thing, just like put it on the atmosphere and just put it into free spin. And also maybe transfer some fuel as well. So the thing stays actually stable. And just use smart ass for this, where you keep it like 90 degrees. Tilt. Yeah, you can fit block 4 as well. So here we go. Oh, that waterfall. Ugh. Disgusting. Kill it with fire. Ew, disgusting. I mean, it is fire. In a literal sense. Yeah, this thing's literally a plane. Landing burn start. Come on, SN9, you got this. Frickin' did the job. Slammed it. Thing got slammed. Okay, so let's just do this now. So, what do we... Also, I switched to a new mic. It's actually my old one, but does the job. So what do we have? We have the booster. Let's do booster 4 and ship 20. Okay, who is this? Okay, where's Zaz plane? There it is. Actually, I'm gonna do a suborbital test. I'm gonna do like a flippin' landing burn with the ship. Where's a Donga prototype? Booster 4 does have chines. You just don't see him. Or maybe you just gotta check your eyes. Maybe that's the thing. Okay, let's add the flaps. They're very, very well sized flaps. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Where's the ship? Um, just flip you upside down, just do this for a little test. Put you like that, and then just tilt the flaps. Oh dear. With the new Starship flaps. Alright, let's rock and roll with this. We'll add a big fat COPV on the side. Look at that fat COPV. He's just like wants to blow up. Now, as for the Raptors, are we fine? I'm gonna recreate ship 20. Oh mate, yeah, I'm gonna put that like that. And then thing will basically flip. do the landing, and then go for that from that one. So I'm just assign the flaps to the landing thing. Yeah, those things are chines as well as the grid fins. So I'm gonna set this thing to toggle actuation and landing angles, and then basically do the flip landing burn. So the top is basically that, and then there's a little bit of fuel on the bottom. So it's like center, in the dead center of it. Then we'll go for the landing burn. So fly up, cut off engines, flip, use the control thrusters to like control it, and then the flaps, and then do the landing burn and hopefully hit our engines too hard on the ground and explode. Sounds good. Firstly, what is this? 30 FPS, what the frick? Okay, launch time, go. Ah, there's fire everywhere. That's hot. Yeah, it's lit. Oh, so I can move the engines out. And we'll just flip this whole thing the other way. And down she goes. There we go. Now she's back to normal. There we go, going in for that landing. Bang, bang, bang. Landing burn starts. Oh, it's so wide. What the hell? And my engines just died on the way down. Great. I didn't realize that yeah, they're larger than yeah, aft flaps are larger than the normal aft flaps. So I have to basically fly up and then fly the opposite way. So I have to go like that, fly this way. Then when I go up, because I'm going to be landing on one of these pads. So let's do this again, but properly. So I'm going to just put these raptors to the side. There we go. I'm going to use this one to like cut them out once we do our landing. What the heck is going on my thrusters? What the hell? There we go, down she goes. Now I'm just gonna guide you back again to where we'd be truly landing, not on the water. Maybe on the water actually, I think it's probably more safer. So let's do our landing now. Cut down the engines. Come on, come on. And there go my engines, perfect. Just lost my engines on landing, perfect. That's how reliable you Raptor ones are. Alright. Wait, I have an idea. Get the flip and burn ship. No, booster, sorry. Get that, and then add as much engines as we possibly can. Because I have an idea. A really good idea this time. Yeah, no, it's a pretty crap landing, to be honest. There we go. Got a very good looking, interesting looking config of engines we have. ITS level amount. Yeah, I know. Oh, let me fix that. So I gotta get the engines. Set you like that, and then set you to 10 degrees. Yeah, spread the outer engines more. Okay. You like this much? That much? Is that enough? um, could probably do more. Like 42 engines. And then move these engines back in more. And then we'll add as many little ones in the center we can have. There we go. Look at that. She's fine as anything. And this will be toggleable, so you'll toggle out, except for the middle ones won't be toggled out. Oh, I mean like, oh yeah, I don't mean by aerospike. It would be cool to make the engines like more black. That'll look cool. Now let's actually do the testing now. Before we install grid fins. And we'll have to add the frost line and all that later on. So only testing like how much thrust this thing would produce. Oh yeah, it's normal. Huh? Why ain't my hyper edit not working? Full duration? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm doing like engine testing, not static fire. Boom. Falcon 9 landings be like. See, SpaceX, you could totally fit more engines. More? You want more? Have a little more. Just like start shoving more engines in. I did make a bit of a few mistakes over here. Is that one of them, right? They were even lined up to like the slightest millimeter. Now, we have to add the grid fins and the frost line effects. So we can get that sound effect. Damn, look at the detail on these things. They're actually incredibly cool. No, the camera thing is the main problem. Like, it's like on the top part, not the bottom or in the middle. Wait, maybe I should do like a hop test with this thing. Like, make it fly upwards and then fold down. Something like that. Let me get the frost line effects. If my game would load. Finally, took you about time. Took you about a damn time. Now, I'm actually glad about this mod that, like, it only has, like, just one instead of multiple sections. So I can just slap this thing on and just, like, expect the best to happen. So I'm literally just pull you inside here like that. What's going on over here? Hold up. I see what's happening. There we go, much better. There we go, frost line is fixed. And then we will just put this thing on the stand. Or should I say the OLM? And it'd go bang, and it'd be like explosions happening. Why is that there? And then I'll get the thing. I'm just gonna do this to piss the absolute out of people because I feel like it. Join. Come on, game load. Or not, and just absolute kill yourself. The game. Three, two, one, bang! Holy crap. Yep, that's hot. That is very hot. Very good lift off. Oh yeah, it's like an arrow spike, see? See, it's like a big fat arrow spike. Let me just fix the fuel. The thing actually has some thrust, I'm surprised. Then booster now making its way back, landing. There we go, landing burn start, shutting down. We're just 5 in the center for splashdown. This is like 3 right now. Theoretically, the booster can land on 2. theoretically the booster can like literally land on two engines. Yeah, like that, like that. See, I might wrap it up now, so because I'm bored and I have other stuff to do now. So I'll see you guys later. So bye.